I'm John
Ball.
with a celebrity guest at Mekis over in the corner. Not on camera. Welcome to the show, Hallball.
Good. A little too good.
Really
How are you?
good.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking a Boddington's Pub Ale.
Ooh.
It's good. There's always a Boddington's guy at every party who brings a 4-pack, and you have so you just drink it the next day. So let's jump into it. What are we doing?
Well, streaming. We're trying. We have a couple ideas we want to try out, but we're still from you guys what you want.
Good ideas for stuff to come up, so get excited for that. But the main thing is we still need so whatever have ideas for us, something science related, something post in. Oh, and us if you want to go ahead and go to the YouTube page for the stream, Moose chat. You can also tweet us at Mediocre Labs thread for this stream. We're going to be monitoring it live, and make sure that you post your feedback in there for us about the show.
If you have other questions, maybe we'll get to it next time. We'll see.
You can also ask questions live on the stream. We already in the live stream thread ahead of time, so we're going to be answering those a little later in the show. As you can see, we took it to do a couple drawings. We had a car eating a banana. We also had...
I may not have noticed. That's our math face today.
It is, so it's to you live stream watchers.
It's interpretation.
It looks like we've been in some technical difficulties. Frame rate goes. Stick with us. We're going to try to get it worked out, figure that out. But stick around.
For what to draw.
Yes.
Go ahead. We can suggestions.
In the live chat, and he will. If you have any questions that you can ask in the thread, and post those in the live chat. Moose will pick some if he can.
So, today.
Yeah, so we want to try something to talk about deal, and we're calm. It seems like a good idea because why we're all here.
Yeah.
So we're selling these USB sticks. 8 looks like a card.
You can pull the head.
Heads and bodies.
Sick.
And we have our loaded onto these already. Fine. I think Sylvester might be dead. All right. So what do you think?
I think it was
Root down.
loaded something weird on him and was
Oh
sound
yes,
bomb.
that is a secret feature with these. You can load an embarrassing song onto it, hit a button, throw it, and it'll play in whoever's room. Also, they're pretty rubbery, so they'll stay. They're pretty durable. See, it's totally fine. No damage at all. Work. It looks like Brooke Brown says they have the same, which is awesome. It's not just Jake the Snake though. It's like Boddington's. Great. I think they're kind of cool.
Did you do the poll?
I did. I think I voted for other.
Poster suggestion.
It's just because Looney Tunes as a kid, because I felt bad for.
No. I went with Elmer Fudd.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks. All right. So, how about was talking about bros, and it's all trying to hold on to our youth and things that we used to love in the past that are no good, or they can't be as good because we're capture something that is gone.
I'm inclined to agree a little bit. Things like Dumb and Dumber, which was like one of my favorite childhood shows, and we all watched the sequel, and well, if you watched it, you know. Some things like I like Arrested Development. You know, it's the 4th season, and I think they're gonna do another one. So
I posted I said I recognize my hypocrisy because I'm saying like, why does everything have to be a remake and a reboot and based on that? But at the same time, you know, I Firefly, and I think it's like it's just a matter of that the thing that when it gets can be as good as before. And even though that's not always the case, the hope of that is crappy. And I said the good is, even if the new thing sucks, the original thing that you isn't any worse because of it. There, you can still watch it. So,
yeah.
In a weird way, bring on the remake, do more stuff too. That's my.
I feel like interesting opinion on that.
I write scripts as a hobby. It takes away my whole hobby when reboots and remakes happen. Do we really need Fuller House? Do we need a mother to die to make a new show?
Probably not, but I mean, what do you think about Fuller House? Watch Full House.
I don't think I followed it like every single week or whatever, but I would
Neither
watch
did
it when
I.
it was on.
Me too.
I liked
I was
it.
watching F every Friday night, keeping up. I was taking notes as to the story. I wasn't doing that. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Some stuff it's like why, but
Well, like I think Ghostbusters 2 looks like it's gonna be pretty funny. Cast. So.
Ghostbusters 2 from like the 90s?
Oh no, a new remake. Sorry, I've had 2 of these.
people don't like Ghostbusters 2 as much, but I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
We'll
It's
see.
good. All right, so another thing we're gonna do, we teased a little bit last time, is we're gonna be Against Humanity post in the voting booth thread. Moose will be in there. He will post our new answers to the questions. So we're gonna try this out, see how it works. Or Team Here for Beer wins, and I see that Hallball is repping Team Purple pretty hard today.
Mm-hmm.
And doing anything about beer, making it, which I guess is good enough. Asks, do you taste banana in the Boddingtons? Bad. Is that like a weird litmus test? Like if you can taste soap, tastes like soap?
Sometimes more than you can taste.
Is it supposed to have banana?
Can I smell
Banana in it.
Maybe? No.
I do not. All right, so we are going to enlist the help of our special secret cards. We're going to try it out, see how it works. And then after some of your questions, we're going to do our drawing and then give you some time to vote in that voting booth thread. And then we'll announce the winner by the end of the stream. Mekis can pop over.
I'm here. Everyone.
Please.
Why can't I sleep at night?
Can't I sleep at night? This seems 2 on the board, or 2, but I'm going to go with it. Keep it to a time limit of like 10 seconds, so we won't be sitting wondering what cards we should see. Randomized. He's going to mix them up so you guys won't know who's so that my dashing...
On that. Oftentimes, Dick at night has public ridicule.
Yes. That's why I will be up tonight, I'm sure. So,
Which one?
I'm going to have nightmares about Dick publicly ridiculing me about this stream later.
Oh no.
So go ahead and jump into the voting booth a little bit. Moose will have our answers up. Just start. Mekis, if you would, please pull the next black card.
Blank. Die.
Ooh.
Death wish.
This is a good one. Okay. In case for some reason you don't know what Cards Against Humanity is,
Watching with children.
if you're watching this with a child for some reason, don't.
You may have to explain some very uncomfortable.
If your child is like a really chill, like cool kid though, like maybe you want to let them watch it, but probably babies are fine. Like, just had a baby, so let's on this. Chad, what do you think about playing Cards Against Humanity in front of your baby?
No.
All right, are our answers.
One and the other insists on dying from frolicking.
I'm not even gonna. I mean, I don't know what on that one. All right. Once again, for the millionth thread is where you can vote on these and let us know who has the better answers. Don't listen to her.
All right. I'm but I couldn't complete my homework because of blank.
Couldn't my homework because of blank. was really bad at doing my homework in high school, but it didn't have anything to do.
All right, because of Nicolas Cage.
Uh-huh.
Of course, Harry.
I feel this so. Were you a good student? I feel like you were definitely good.
Yeah. In high school and college, I was whatever.
In college, I stay in school. Eventually,
shouldn't be watching.
you shouldn't be watching. Stay in school, and you can end up here.
At a mediocre corporation.
This could be yours one day. All right, Mekis, please pull the next black card. What are we doing with our lives?
Given present situation, I need to know what do you drink to forget? I drink to forget.
I drink to forget this. I don't want. I don't want to see
am I
this.
accidentally showing?
Didn't look,
Okay, good.
but I could have if I wanted to.
Well, I'm to rise above this time.
Makes perfect sense. I drink to forget on mouthwash.
So it's snake eating situation.
Right. And the whole heart.
Drink to forget heartwarming. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Just lost it a little bit.
How many cards by the way?
Heartwarming orphans.
It's all the same, really.
That's okay.
It's and Starblind would like us to draw a giant drawing a skyscraper. We will.
I can beat that.
Yeah, unless you can come up with something that Moose likes better, because he has very discerning tastes and he's very particular about what he presents to us. So, Mekis, pull the next.
Let's turn this into an advice column. Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with bullying. I like your advice.
Having some trouble with those heartworm or I need your advice. Read any of those columns, regular type columns?
I don't need advice.
Hallball is a problem.
List misconnection.
Yeah, it's submissions.
Advice.
This might be a little bit.
So, dear Abby, I'm having trouble with wiping her. I need some advice, which leads to who is her.
And also why?
Well, it's those heartworm. They need a hand. Okay, how many are we? I think we are at 5.
5?
2 more. Jump in if Moose is drowning in trying to post our answer out exterior. So
He does. Can
I
never
think
tell.
everything's going. We'll find out. Mekis, please. This card.
All right. Studies show that lab rats navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to blank.
You knew.
Ready.
For this one.
I hope you're ready.
I'm not ready.
Not ready. No.
Matt Hillman suggests that we draw. Seems a little dangerous. I would even draw that, but maybe we can try. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. All right, our submissions.
Okay, so lab rats is 50% after being exposed to man meat, and then occasionally they get a boost from farting.
I mean, you usually want to work faster when that happens. Get out of that situation. Like, you gotta move on.
All
I
right,
believe.
one more.
Final round. Beer for beer is home. I have a good
No.
feeling. A very good feeling.
A good one.
What do we got?
With what weapons World War fought, but World War fought with?
I am low on cards and don't answer for this. But I will go with... Sure.
Will be fought with either opposing or elusive female orgasm.
Wow. That's an intense
War.
thing to be. That's an intense... It's a thumb war and a different war. Well, never mind. All right.
That was entertaining.
Hopefully, decently. We'll see. Head to the voting booth thread. Vote and star for your favorite answers, and we will up and determine a winner by the end of the show.
Does the other person have?
The loser will be punished in some form. We don't know what thread your suggestions.
I think
a lot of like drinking questions, which
something about sending out prizes.
Yeah, well, that one we'll do that one like in a couple months. The drinking, I get it, like I understand the suggestion, but having done it, I don't know if I would you. Like it's pretty bad.
Very confident that you're gonna win. I don't know.
The
The
mayonnaise or whatever it was called just was that because that, especially if we're doing this live on stream, like that stream vomiting. So if you have any other suggestions that aren't quite as gross, in the live stream thread, and we will figure out an approachment for questions from people. Stream thread. We will try to answer. My buddy Studer C. You. He asks, do any of the mediocre employees have any humorous mannerisms? You know, quirky, odd is my goat pride. First of all, every time someone asks me about it, it's waiting longer, so knock it off. I feel like we could get in trouble by answering this question because I'm just going to say there are employees that have mannerisms. I will not repeat them right now because they could be watching, and that could be kind of mean.
I say garbage trash.
True, that is very true.
We almost invented a drinking game where every time Chad said garbage trash, Moose would have to drink.
Yeah, so that's kind of spread throughout the office, garbage trash. And I think that our area being named something is fun. Our little area in the back where we have many of us sit is called the Crone Zone.
For Cronut.
Cronut Zone. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that... I think we just shouldn't explain that. We'll just leave that as it is. Thanks for the question, Studer C. You'll get your damn goat prize eventually. Our writer, Jason Toon, and he said that it took him over to send out some prizes for Woot. So as long as I don't hit a year mark, I'm okay. And I'm coming up to that, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like we should pronounce these like Irk, but I can't do it as good as him, so I'm just going to read. It says, what it...
All the awful emails.
There are a lot of perks. I think one of my favorites is just being able to do something at work and then say, we're at work right now. Like
this.
Yes, also, like, putting the crazy...
crawfish in water bottles.
Yeah, drinking water bottles. Yeah. It's just a really fun place to work to be able to say, guess what I is,
and people legitimately not being able to guess.
Things. So everyone wants stream vomiting apparently, which you guys are messed up.
That would not make sense, first of all. That's
messed up. We're not going to do that. Well, I don't know. The drinking terrible is table. I'm kind of... We'll see.
Talk to Matthew and
not the worst. Our other good friend, Joel, says, what three across all of his... This is a tough one.
Can they be fictional?
He did. They're dead, fictional or non-fictional. He kind of just left it open-ending. So I'm going to say yes. It could be fictional, non-fictional, live, dead, throughout history, anyone.
Oh, no, you have to let me think for a second.
That whole time, I was stuff so that you thing, and you could say your answer. What I'm doing right now while I'm just going in circles. I also this is a good question. One, we did not look at these questions ahead of it. We didn't want to have answers prepared. 3 people is a little much. Go with like whatever you can think. First person that pops in your head. It'd be sure. Okay. You like hanging out with heroin addicts? Kind of jerks. I don't think the real Sherlock Holmes looked like Benedict.
Okay, well, Benedict Cumberbatch.
There you go. We got there. That's what we were getting at all along.
And 11 from Doctor Who.
I think I would be a nerd and just say Carl Sagan, just because I love space so much that it'd be awesome to just sit down for a while, and yeah, just pick his brain. I love space stuff, and he knows a lot about space stuff. Dash, one of our other favorites, shout out to Dash Club, says, all right, I feel like this is a hotly out on this right now. I will freely admit, not every post. I do not star all posts. The only times I star my own posts are if I feel like my joke was awesome and love it deserved, because screw you guys, you just didn't. So obviously, or something that's important to the community, a message I want to get out. I want to star it just in case someone sorts by most stars. So there is a practical reason. It's not just for my own ego to see how many stars I have.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Moose also.
Do you posts?
I do not star my own posts. Maybe like 2 or 3 posts ever. If it was in the star, then just move on. Hide that shame. If it wasn't like a contest or something, I would start my post.
The truth comes out.
We knew it.
None of this surprises me because Moose I feel like he has a very strong honor, and that star his own posts unless he was getting a prize out of it.
You're saying you don't have a code of honor?
I have no codes of any kind. All right, Cadigan asks, item that Mess sold which received a reception that surprised you, sold way better or worse than expected? Great question, Cadigan. Very good question. I will say myself, I'm trying to think. Oh, the Spheros. I thought the Spheros sell like gangbusters because we played with them in the office and they were super, super cool. And I really liked it. So I thought it would be gone in a RC ball that you can control with your... Yeah, everyone's going to want this. It's a cool thing. BB-8 is going to be all up on the Spheros. That works. You guys have no idea what we're talking about. Internet and watch the new Star Wars trailer. But one of the main called BB-8, and he's basically a Sphero with like a head, and he rolls around, but the head stays on top.
Many videos.
We've watched the trailer many times.
Should we do...
All right. 669, current scapegoat on the forum, accepts all mistakes. I blame Carl669 for this stream going really terribly. I don't think. But if it is, it's his fault. He asks a lot of questions, but start from the top. How many chicken wings can you eat in one sitting?
I've never tried to push myself on this. I've never done
Challenges?
all the ones you can challenges.
Have you done any related challenge? See, I feel like I don't know if I have either. Well, I've done at Buffalo Wild Wings, I've done the Blazin' Challenge where you're supposed to, I forget how many, 10 or whatever Blazin' Wings in however long. And they're really hot. I did finish them eventually. Yeah, they're really, really hot. I did finish them eventually, but I did not. I don't do it in the time limit, like a ton of them. So, I don't really know. Have I eaten? Not that many, probably like 10, 15. Chad P, Moose, Mekis, how many chicken wings?
20's the most at the time.
Depends on whether it's boneless or like in bone. That makes a big difference.
Right.
It's so much more meat if it's boneless.
That's true. Bone takes longer to eat. That's a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe the real point about this isn't how many have we, but maybe
How
like
many can we?
how many can we? We haven't even tested ourselves
We
yet.
need to test this.
There is a all-you-can-eat wings, like down film themselves taking this challenge. Everyone in this room can include that in a future stream. Crying full of chicken wings. So I think it's a great idea.
Also, I'd be interested to know who you guys think would win.
Right.
out of
Who
all
do you
this.
think can eat the most chicken wings? I think there's some dark horses in the room that you wouldn't expect, but we'll see. All right. Another question, 669, is, do you believe in aliens? I'll go first because I love this topic. Yes, absolutely I believe in aliens. I don't think they've been here at all. Like, I think statistically the universe is insanely big. There's too many planets. There's no way that there's not aliens out there. What do you think?
It's possible. I mean, I don't care that much.
How can you not care about aliens? The fact that they exist is incredible. There's life on another planet somewhere
I'm
out
very
there.
introspective. I care.
Fair enough.
until
Until the aliens abduct you,
yeah,
until you're hooked up
And then I'll
to a
try
little
to-
battery
then I'll
generating
befriend them. I'll befriend them and it'll be fine.
by the aliens.
Yeah. Okay, so there was.
Heartwarming orphan.
Would be-
I like the idea. Okay, so should we on this like last time? Draw big. I think we have room to draw a little bit bigger. All right, well, I'll start then with the skyscraper.
be a
This
chunk out
makes
of it.
this makes sense to me because my favorite movie as a kid was King Kong. So I always loved watching.
What are those doors?
These are windows. Come on.
Those are too long. I
They're-
already took a.
All scrapers that are destroyed by animals have giant windows. Everyone knows that.
We're drawing a honey badger or a badger.
Draw whatever badger you feel like
I don't
drawing.
actually know how to draw the difference. I just wanted to know.
And you will draw your own badger. Not going to be as good of a draw last time. Because I know what a badger looks like. Have you ever seen it in real life?
I assume it looks
Let's just,
like
I think
type
everything
creature?
looks like cats, so. Supposed to be doing? Alright. He's angry. Arr. It's a mess. You're a badger squirrel. But I
like a squirrel.
like it.
They look like.
Sure. Why?
Okay.
Here you go. We're not great at. We're not
Or in
artists.
general.
Yeah. We're not good
Sorry, not
Things.
sorry is what he was trying
many
to say.
things.
You're what we're gonna do with this.
You're definitely wondering that.
Tell me, Gigi, what are we gonna do?
What
with
are we
this?
doing with this? This is going to for. It was going to be a prize for who came up with our team names, and the winner was Barney. So, you know, purple loving Barney. Love purple.
However,
Unfortunately, Barney has never purchased anything from the site, so we don't know who Barney is, and
or
we
their address.
kind of like it that way and think it's cool. But to claim your prize, email in to us. I'll email you. And if you want to give us your address, I guess you can put Barney Dinosaur as your name. I think it'll still ship out if we do it that way. Probably.
Usually we.
I'm send it to you if you want. I'll hit you up and see what is up. Right. It looks like we have the results. The tally has tallied the results. And if you would, Moose, please announce the winner of our stream Cards Against Humanity game.
The winner was Moose by 1 star. No, the winner was GT by 1 single card.
Yes, team here for beer. Glorious. Thank you, everyone, for all of your support. I appreciate it.
Also,
so
please
now
make my punishment easy.
she will have to be punished based on your suggestions. As for joining, feel free to this show about our previous shows. Those name suggestions, use them because we are up short. We
That's
have no
imposed-
ideas.
That's Impose's idea.
We
It's a little.
saw Med Talks, which we like. To be mediocre themed, not.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk on the show a lot, which makes sense, but we want to leave it open in case we have other experiments, which we will. We want to be into the show as well, so specific, not just meh. We'll be doing this again pretty soon, possibly next week. We will post on the forums, let you
No.
Okay. Note.
A little crush.
Thanks to Mekis for being our special guest, helping us out with the game. Thanks to Moose P behind the scenes for I'm at John. See you next time.